Hello, yes. Okay, yeah. I'd forgotten. Yeah, I suppose I'll have to send her in. But I only have about 5 minutes. Thanks.
Yeah. Hi, Chris.
Enter.
Hi. Thanks a lot for agreeing to meet with me.
I'm sorry. Can you hold on? Hello. Yes. Yeah. If you could get the suit from the cleaners for the meeting tomorrow night. Yeah, that would be great. Oh, dinner last night was wonderful. Yeah, that was a beautiful sweater. Yes, you look. That was your color. Yes. No, wear that again. Okay. Yeah, just drop that by. That'd be great. Interns.
As I was saying, thanks a lot for meeting with me because I know you've been pretty busy.
I'm sorry. What?
Do you mind if I pull up a chair?
Please.
Thank you.
Now,
Do you mind if I just clear this so that I can? I promise not to mess up your papers. I'm sorry. Okay. So, I just need some space, to put my. Okay. Sorry.
Maria, I don't have a whole lot of time, but I have made an extra effort to write up your evaluation. There shouldn't be any surprises here. If you could look over the basic points and sign while I'm here, that would be great. I have a meeting in just oh boy, it's almost past.
You want me to? What? You want me to read this?
I'm sorry, can you hold on? Hello? Yes. No. 20,000. 20,000. What part of 20,000 do you not understand? Yes, thank you. Yes, please get it done. Thank you very much. Take your time. I have at least another 2 minutes.
I mean, I'm agreeing to look at this sitting here, but there's no way I'm going to, sign it. I mean, I would prefer taking it back to my office and, and looking at this, comme on dit, à tête reposée. There's no way
I'm sorry, do you
none
have,
of this stuff
Maria,
really
do you have a problem with this?
Yeah, I do, because none of this stuff has been discussed.
We have discussed it.
No, we have not. I mean,
we discussed it last week at your midterm review.
Chris, I mean, this whole first section, alludes to a perception of my behavior, perception that I don't like my job. It talks of staff members reporting to you.
Do you agree that enjoying your job is an important aspect of the work?
I definitely
agree. Do you agree that
that
perception of whether or not...
Do not agree. No, I'm sorry. I mean...
Maria, you're taking this far too personally.
Well, I am taking it personally.
This is not my opinion.
I'm sorry.
This is not my opinion.
Well,
this is the perception
of your
colleagues.
This is an evaluation, an appraisal from you as my supervisor.
Yes.
Perceptions or accusations from colleagues,
accusations?
I'm sorry. This is the first
No
time.
one used the word accusation here. What are
Chris,
you accusing me
you're
of?
putting here that staff members, colleagues have come to you with complaints about my problems with the communication.
This is factual.
No, it's not. What? How is it factual?
Because it happened.
Where is it? Where is the example? And you cannot put something in my end of year without my having known about it beforehand. This is the first time I've heard of this, and I would like to know who and under what circumstances.
Are you telling me how to do my job?
Chris, I'm not telling you how to do your job, but this is supposed to be an appraisal, an evaluation of my performance throughout the year.
But don't you see
Maria, let's leave aside this.
Don't you see the irony in this? What is it that they're saying? They're saying that you're argumentative, that you interrupt, and you're sometimes insubordinate.
Leave that aside for a moment. Let's get into the actual evaluation of my work.
Please.
It's very critical. However, there's nothing here that points to some of my positive contributions to the team. Some of the material I have developed, as a matter of fact, I brought along with me. As we've talked a few months ago.
Maria, this is a results-based management system. We established upfront measurable objectives. We have 5 implementations here. You achieved 3.
Right.
This is not about giving you a group hug or being supportive. This is about quantitative measurement of your work. Isn't it true that 3 out of the 5 were done and 2 were not?
True, it is.
How is that negative?
Well, because you're implying
It is partially
but it
achieved.
was beyond my control. You know very well that in 2 of these countries, war erupted, and that it was impossible for me to.
But that's not what
But
we're
Chris,
measuring.
But I'm sorry, but there has to be some indication in here of why.
There are always
And-
mitigating
and-
circumstances.
Exactly, but they're not here. The way you've written this gives the perception that of someone that's incompetent.
So perception
I'm sorry.
matters.
Chris, look, you know very well that even though I was not able to go into these other 2 countries, I've developed guidelines. I developed booklets. We did a film, and that all of this material is being used, implemented, in the same countries by at least 7 NGOs. And to me, that merits.
And I'm sorry, where did we say that was an objective for this year?
But Chris,
It's nice that they used
Chris,
it, but that
you
was
knew
not
that-
one of your objectives. I can't measure that.
But Chris, you knew very well this is what I was developing. When I informed you that that it was impossible to implement, we opted to come up with something that would not be as good, but that could be used.
Maria,
And
Can you just sign this?
no, I'm not going to sign, Chris. I'm sorry.
Please hear me out.
No,
Please hear me out.
I'll hear you out.
Can you please sign this? And you can add a little addendum at the end saying that we agree to disagree on certain elements.
No, I will not sign. And I think, based on our conversation, I think you do need to rewrite this. You need to state facts, not perception, not allegations. And I think, yes, I agree that I only completed 3 projects, but I think what you should also put in there.
Okay. I'll rewrite it. I will.
Chris, I really no.
I'm rewriting
I
it.
really think you're no. I
I'm
don't think
rewriting
you're being
it.
reasonable.
I'm doing what you asked me to do. How is that unreasonable?
Well, because you're not letting me finish. I mean, I have nothing against you doing an
I am late
objective
for my
review.
meeting, Maria. I have to go. We can discuss this later. And in the meantime, I'll take up your concerns with the ADG, and I will also discuss your behavior in this interview.